I appreciate all the support I've gotten. I've met my goals twice already in November, so I'm already happy. I'm already excited. I've had a couple of hard things happen in my life recently, but I'm still going to keep uploading. My goal for November is 500 subscribers. I think we can make it happen.
They're not bringing me down. You tried to punch a gargoyle?
Hey guys, I'm finally making a build for Ivy. It's a gun build. First, let's talk about Ivy's abilities. Got Kudzu Bomb, summon a patch of choking vines that damage and slow enemies in a radius. Upgrading increases the charges, increases the duration, and increases the damage and radius. Watcher's Covenant, it gives you a buff for increased fire rate and bullet lifesteal. Also, it tethers and buffs a nearby friendly. Upgrading it increases the fire rate even more, increases movement speed when tethered, and then also increases the tether count. Stone Form. Turn yourself into an impervious stone and smash into the ground, stunning and damaging enemies nearby. It heals you for a percentage of your max health. It starts out at 10%, it gets up to 30 when it's fully upgraded. The other upgrades are cooldown reduction and increased damage and increased stun duration. Airdrop. Take flight with an ally or bomb. Drop your ally or bomb to cause a large explosion that causes movement slow. Ivy and ally gain bullet shield when the flying ends. While lifted, your ally gains bullet resistance but cannot attack. Deals minus 50% damage. Airdrop faster cast time when targeting ally, so you can grab them and fly away quicker. Upgrading increases the bullet resistance, gives you a bullet shield, increases the explosion radius. The last upgrade makes so the explosion silences. Real quick, let's talk about the ability point order. I like to start with Kudzu Bomb so I can still clear waves quickly because Ivy's not very strong, so it's nice to be able to still be able to clear waves, but I end up maxing Stone Form. So I go Kudzu Bomb, a click on Stone Form, a second click on Stone Form, a click on Watcher's Covenant, a second click on Stone Form, get Airdrop, max out Stone Form, get 2 clicks on Watcher's Covenant, max out Airdrop, finish maxing out Watcher's Covenant, and then get all 3 clicks on Kudzu Bomb. Kudzu Bomb is not very good really with this build. The damage kind of sucks, the radius sucks. Really all you're going to use this for is so you can drop your Quicksilver, reload, and reload whenever you want. And it's good for clearing waves. So it's good for laning, but in team fights, it's less important basically. Okay, now items. So I always like to put these 2 for my healing. Sometimes I'll put in healing right, but I feel like with the nerfs on it, I feel like I get more value out of these 2, especially since this has other stuff like increased ammo, and this, the damage off this and the bullet shield is pretty nice. So it makes it a little tankier, so you can do trades early on. And if you're trading with just the bullet shield, that's always nice. Usually I'll only get 1 of these. Maybe I'll get 2 if I'm like really struggling. So I like to buy these in order. You can get Hollow Point Word earlier than these 2. If they have a lot of spirit damage, like if they have a great Talon who's really good at landing his arrow, then that spirit shield is nice. But either way, get a basic mag. Ammo scavenger, it's just for more ammo plus a little bit of tankiness. Extra stamina, so this character already does have an extra stamina, starts with 4, but the stamina recovery rate and having 5 is really nice. It makes it feel like you can just jump around forever really. It's really nice. Plus it does have a little bit of fire rate, which helps your damage. Extra charge, this is just to help clear lanes. Like I said, Kudzu isn't very good with this build, but you're trying to clear your wave faster, this is going to help. Mystic Reach, this just makes everything a bigger range. The stun is easier to land. The ult is a bigger explosion, so it's kind of nice. Slowing bullets makes so when you shoot a person, your bullets slow them. So pretty self-explanatory, and since you're trying to shoot them, if they're going slightly slower, it makes it easier to trace them. So I like to get that early. You could get this like maybe after Tesla bullets if you just want to go straight into farming, but I usually like to get there. Okay, core items. First thing, I imbue Kudzu Bomb. I think it's okay if you want to imbue Watcher Covenant, but I would prefer Kudzu Bomb myself. But yeah. Bullet Lifesteal is pretty much a must because you're just shooting like crazy. This heals you, makes you heal a ton. And this does stack with the Watcher Covenant lifesteal, so when you pop this and you got this going on, you're healing a lot, and you have the replicating healing, which makes so you're healing a friendly too, so it's pretty nice. Tesla Bullets helps with farming, you get good damage, and it has a good fire rate. Also, this will make so your bullets will shock them doing spirit damage, and other things like Mystic Slow require spirit damage to take effect, so it does help with things like that. Intensifying Mag. As you just sit there and spray someone, your damage just ramps up really quick, and since that's the whole point, then you get a lot of value out of this item. Plus 60% when it's ramped up, so pretty nice. Plus bigger mag size. Burst Fire. The cool thing about this is the fire rate and movement speed. When you shoot someone, also you have a lot of slide distance, so you can slide around and get a lot of infinite ammo benefit. And this does give you movement slow resist, making so that you don't need to buy Enduring Speed because you already have that off of this. Escalating Resilience, it's the exact same as Intensifying Mag, but instead of doing more damage, you get more tanky, so similar idea. And as soon as I'm right here, you're kind of running out of orange slots and you get a little bit limited depending on how your team's doing with flex slots. So sometimes I'll skip up and get like a vampiric or a shadow wave, but yeah, either way. Spirit armor, if they have a lot of spirit damage, you want to get this a little bit earlier. You can get this, and also you can get this for the upgrade. So instead of upgrading the spirit armor and going from 22 to 45, which is an increase of 23%, you could opt to get this, which would give you 12, so it's not quite as much spirit resistance, but it does give you other stats. So that's like kind of an optional upgrade, and it costs the same much as this. And eventually you're gonna get both eventually if they have a lot of spirit damage. This is basically exactly what it sounds like, spirit armor. Frenzy, when you're below 50%, you have a lot of tankiness and you have a lot of fire rate. Gives you a lot of health, gives you good damage, gives you flat ammo, plus 12 ammo, and since other things are giving you percent ammo, then it actually does make a pretty big difference. That 12 isn't really 12, it's 12 plus all the percentage increases. Vampiric Burst, this might be the best item in the game for any type of gun build, in my opinion, especially when you pop the active. The 100% lifesteal and 40% bullet fire rate is pretty crazy. And when you activate it, it's not as noticeable, but if you look down here, you get plus 75% ammo. So popping this just makes you have an absolutely massive clip, and you can just spray down and you're healing a ton. When this is going, you will not die unless you're getting stunned or something. Lucky Shot, this just gives you a huge increase to your damage. Yes, it did get nerfed recently, but it's good enough that it's still really good. It's still good to get. Shadow Weave, this is really good for sneaking around the map. It lets you be more mobile. You can pop out and assassinate people, and if you pop out and this ambush duration is on, and you have that fire rate and the spirit power, and you pop Vampiric Burst, all of these buffs do stack. So you'll have the 30% here and the 40% here, plus the ammo. You'll have 70% fire rate and plus 75% ammo. It's pretty good. You can just completely melt someone. Leech basically gives you a lot of tankiness, some cooldown reduction, gives you tons of life steal, good amount of damage. Inhibitor, this will make so your bullets slow even more. The slow does stack from inhibitor and slowing bullets, so it's pretty effective. Siphon bullets, this is basically just to get way more tanky, gives you a lot of bullet resistance, gives you a good amount of health, some damage, but really the passive is steals HP and makes you more tanky. That's all the late game. Optional, so everything in the optional, you don't have to buy the core and late before you buy optional. You could jump down and buy one of these early. For example, if you need anti-heal, Toxic Bullets is a really good option for this character for anti-heal because it gets 65% reduction when you shoot him. So yeah, that's a good example. If your team's feeding someone that's doing a lot of spirit damage, you can jump down and grab an improved spirit armor. If you're struggling for flex slots, for example, but you need to spend your money, you can maybe go ahead and grab a Mystic Slow. You can grab a Titanic Mag, and also don't be afraid to like sell your ammo scavenger, like, and sell these other items, because like even extra charge isn't as valuable, especially late game, because this will have another charge just by the upgrade. So these items can be sold. It's not the end of the world to sell these. And metal skin, that's always pretty much an optional for everybody. They got a haze that likes to ult you, pop metal skin. That's pretty much the build. I'll show a game I did really well with it. It wasn't a ranked game, it was just a standard game. I kind of am more hesitant to play brand new builds into ranked until I kind of prove to me that they're super good, but this is a build I would take into rank. Anyway, hope you enjoy it.
been destroyed.
They're not bringing me down.
Mid-boss has arrived.
You tried to punch gargoyles? Diablo Espina!
I see Infernus.
Back up here.
Transfer flag. Need a
Wait,
lift?
these left ceiling.
I see, Warden.
Think they're in control?
You have only one on you, Rick?
Two. Warden in pocket might have left.
Apenas estoy empezando. I'll get it.
Our blue walker.
Este será un día largo para ti. Don't like
Thank you.
Don't stop firing. Heathers up. Conseguiré.
I see pocket.
Warden's on Azure Ivy, careful.
I got it.
Stay where you are.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I bet Sophie and Manny would get a kick out of what I see.
Not tough.
All right. You can't hurt me. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my team.
Rejuvenate is descending. I see great talent.
You push purple into their base. Try to get dragons.
Shadow Ivy, and our enemies are consumed by it.
Diablo Espina! Take him down! Don't fall! I'm not going down without a fight.
There's still time to kill the rejuvenator.
That won't get it done.
Good job.
You can.
I see Infernus.
Take it back.
you don't mind the pickup.
Ready to use singularity.
That was it. Fucking use some
Burn it down.
This is my city.
Dynamite, I had no idea where I was.
Mid-boss has arrived.
I see you, Alden.
A spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
I got him back.
I see Yamato.
Great is opportunities to succeed.
Keep this going.
Wasted all again.